An update regarding the situation of the Piaggio, the first encounters with the establishment and the newly elected trade union members of the organisations which represent the workers in this factory. Well, as I mentioned before, this company is passing through a particular delicate situation due to its internal problems, because it doesn't manage to get its act together to, pull the finger out of their arsehole and actually take a position regarding this situation, because it has been confirmed from the Ivory Tower HQ in very indirect way. This company will undergo restructurization. That means it will be redimensioned regarding the level of employees, probably, of a big entity. It's probably been the most biggest thing that happened to it in its throughout history in 80 years practically. And the fact is, there was an encounter of trade unions and company itself this afternoon. And what I managed to gather from one of the people who was present there, even if he wasn't physically there, he said it was on the phone. And he only said to me, it's a very complicated and difficult situation. Yes, okay. What are the main points? What are the difficulties? And then he goes into something about Castigazione, because I did warn him, I did tip him off before. Listen, what about asking this question? These rumours which are going around, this company will have to pass through a phase of restructuration. True or not, and in what form? And none of these, so far, have the courage to ask the questions. Because they don't want to know people what the gravity of the situation is. It's better off people know it now instead of it's too late, when everything is done and everyone is kicked out of their probably out of work. If that happens, those trade unions who never warn the workers or inform the workers about the situation of this company and the level of occupation as working force, what's going to be its destiny, these people will come after them. These trading unions don't seem to realise you can make people very angry and they get very desperate. And the people, which I find astonishing, you can see all around how things are falling to pieces. Yesterday they tried to switch on one of the air conditionings in the workshop, which then used EC European funds to rebuild it. Never came out of their pocket in 2001. That was the predecessor, the other owner before. This one stepped in Colonnino in 2004. And in this workshop there are assembly lines of various models of engines which they produce. And half of these air conditioners do not work. And obviously, someone said from shop steward said, "Listen, people can't work in this hot weather. you switch it on, try to fix it, or people have to reduce the time at these working stations, because you work at these working stations, which is an assembly line, in a hot weather. Obviously, the heat will just knacker you, and obviously makes it people bad temper as well. So it's a climatised area, makes it more bearable for people to carry out their work in the right conditions. And I say it's broken. It's just one of those growing problems. Says we're not going to repair it because we're not going to waste money, because the company said clearly, we're not going to invest money upon Zadera. And people do not understand the gravity of the situation. You don't think a hand from above will give you a helping hand. It goes along like this, or the company gets sold. Anyway it will go. If you want to remain competitive, jobs will have to go. As simple as that. This is the question probably it's all about, really, which no one wants to face.